MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. For short, hit hard. Simmons has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player, very well could find himself starting the upcoming Midsummer Classic. He currently leads all American League second basemen in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
At the plate, David Rosario, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela
The shortstop.
as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Jay Happ is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
So digging in now, Mike Trout, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're in front 4-0. Justin Upton the next to hit. In past meetings with Jay Happ, 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Upton becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Grandal, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Zach Kozart. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 19 driven in. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Jose Dean as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1.
The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dio. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1.
Yep.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 1. Now batting Torres as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The second baseman, Labor Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in to try it again, David Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's 5-1 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Hero, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
David Fletcher will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels leave one. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to look it in is Simmons, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Aaron Hicks has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Bobby Ishii answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ishii. Next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Softly hit out toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LAA.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 7-1. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Now here it comes. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 7.
Settling in now, Zach Cozart, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Cozart stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Digging in, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Base hit into right center. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela as he lifts it in the air to right field. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Angels 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Jose Dean. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the 2nd time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Full Calhoun will stand in now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Oh no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, baby, you was messing with a star. I know, no, I can show you who I really are. No.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
And he's back in standing. To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. This is popped up. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No hits to this point. Set with the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
The designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Zach Cozart, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
In now, Jose Dean, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Two men are out now in the Angels' sixth, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Torres has it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 9 and the Angels 6. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, David Rosario.
First baseman, David Rosario.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now the 1-0. Ground ball right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit hard down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Fielded by Kozar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 0.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Brian Goodwin.
And leading up for the Angels, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Three-two pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Jose Dean is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a three-run shot to right center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Tommy Kahnle enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he lifts it in the air to right field. Torres is there, and that ends the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up, and amazingly, we are tied at 9-9. Luis Garcia will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Striding in, Gleyber Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout, still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Standing in now, David Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
For right fielder, number 91, Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Swing and a rocket to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Yankees 10 and the Angels 9.
Your attention, please. Now,
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive players all over it.
In now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned a double play to finish this one once and for all.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Kahnle claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
the line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 9 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.